I am a huge lover of the contests in Pokemon, and I've always wondered how the contests in the anime would translate in-game, and if the moves that they use would really win over the game judges. I decided to test this theory with Jessilina in the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl anime, as Jessie is an icon and I miss her not being in Pokemon Horizons. To decide on the team, I looked at all the Pokemon she used in the contest and decided on Carnivine, Yanmega, Seviper and Wobbuffet. Now I set a couple of rules in place for myself, them being, I must use the moves the Pokemon have in the anime. I use a different Pokemon for each rank, starting with normal and ending with master. I only get one try at each contest. I must follow the anime storyline in-game. I then decided on the order according to which episodes these Pokemon featured in first and last. I thought it'd make sense for Carnivine to be first, Wobbuffet to be second, Yanmega to be third, and Seviper to be last. Looking at their move pool, I decided cool and tough would be the categories best to enter. With the setup done, let's see if Jessilina would win in a contest. I did a couple of pre-show bits to get us going by collecting all the objects available to us by the time we got to Hearthome, then got to feeding Carnivine their first Poffin ready for their debut. Round 1 was dress up, and I used this handy dandy guide I've linked in the bio that helps with the contest items, and we were slaying this round. Now, even though Carnivine is James's Pokemon, it was the first Pokemon Jessilina performed with in the anime, so that's why we decided to go with Carnivine for our first contest. Round 2 was the dance portion. Now this is mostly about my skill and attention, and Carnivine and I danced our little hearts out. I know there is a way to do it where you don't move when it's your turn so you don't miss and you can get better points, but I just wanted to do the full experience anyway. This Cherubi looks like it's sweating, but Carnivine, no sweat, just vibes. It was then time to perform on the big stage, and I had to be strategic in what moves I decided to use as this was a cool contest and we had 2 cool moves to work with. I mostly always go for Dexter, I don't know why, but he's my guy and he's never failed me. I think it's something about being an old man with a big heart. It gets me every time, and he gets me, clearly, by the absolute scenes of that Vine Whip move. However, on this round, we decided to take a risk and go for Kira. Now, usually I'd be upset about someone going to the same judge, but the risk, it paid off this time. Just watch this. Carnivine absolutely killing it. The audience is going wild with excitement. How does she do it every single time? And with that, who's going to be crowned the winner? Now in this episode, Carnivine did not win. However, in the game, would Carnivine win? We're starting off fairly strong in the visual. The dance, soaring. The acting, out of the park. 10 out of 10. Carnivine ate that up. Look at that face. This is the win that Carnivine deserved in the anime. And there you have it. There's 1 ribbon for Jessilina. Let's see if Wobbuffet's got it in him too. We Poffin, collected more items, and we were on our way. Now, I'll be real, it was a toss-up between Dustox and Wobbuffet this round, but Wobbuffet is such a staple of Team Rocket, so I had to choose him for the next great rank. And decided for tough rank, as Wobbuffet has mostly tough moves. Dress up went how you expect. We went for a devil horn Halloween costume vibe. Look, Wobbuffet is not a look queen. He's a dancer, okay? A dancing queen. Young and sweet, only level 17. Onto the acting, we do start off a bit mid, but our guy Dexter has got our back. Okay, so I need to admit something. I did mess up here. I'm dyslexic, and when I was getting the moves ready, I read bind and bide as the same move. And I didn't want to record all of this again. Now, Bide's move, we could have done something a little different, but I was trying to strat with what I had in that moment. I'm sorry, I really effed up. It won't happen again, I promise. But with all that, did Wobbuffet kill this round? In the anime, he does awful, and Jessilina gets blown out of the stadium. But in game, Wobbuffet slayed it! It's only right Wobbuffet gets his flowers as being one of the most iconic Team Rocket members. Round 3, baby! On to Ultra Rank with Yanmega, as she was a pivotal part of Jessilina's team and was in so many competitions, and she even won in episode 102 with Yanmega. But will we pull this one off too? Let's find out. The dress up round? Oof. Look, this category is gaudy, and we're looking pretty gaudy if you ask me. But the rest of our competitors? Gem, okay, Gem. Oh, okay, she cooked with this. She cooked with this. We aren't in the easy ranks anymore, we are in it now. Now for the dancing. Look, I don't know what happened here either. I was getting in my head, babes. And the ultra rank gets more difficult. It's a lot harder to keep up. And I felt like my controller stopped working, okay? This is totally the controller's fault. I know I said I wanted the full experience, but I should probably just not dance next time. Surely we can bring it back in the acting competition though, right? Obviously we need to go with our guy. That's a surefire way we can kill this. Look, me and Dexter, I'm not saying I pay him behind the scenes to give us a little extra bit of voltage here and there. I'm just saying, you know? We attracted decent attention, but it wasn't the best with the moves that we've got. I was hoping we'd either get first or last so we could use first or last moves, but coming middle isn't great for us. However, all wasn't lost, as this actually might be good for us this time. Picky goes for Dexter, which is actually what we want, cause absolutely insane moves from Yanmega. Yanmega is clearing this round. It's anyone's game now. Let's see if we can grab another ribbon as Jessilina. We did mid in the gaudy. Okay, I felt personally that we looked gaudy, but apparently Gem looked gaudier than us. And also, let's be real, Yanmega, does Yanmega really look like she dances? I don't think. Can we bring it back? Can we bring it back? Do you know what? That's fairly close, but Gem. Never mind. So that means, unfortunately, this round did not match up with the episode, and the pressure may have got the better of us, but I tried, I really did. Not all is lost though. We've got 2 wins under our belt, 1 loss. Can we bring it back with Survivor in the master rank and prove that the cup is rightfully Jessilina's? We fed our final puffins, collected our final items, and were ready to kill it. First round we got flexible for the dress up category, and Survivor is giving flexible without even trying. I'm feeling confident. I've learned, I've conquered, I've overcome. I've got so many items doing competitions now. I had to get so many massages you wouldn't even believe to get these items. Don't want to talk about it any further, alright? But even with that, I'm still stressed, babes. With great items comes great confusion on finding what to wear. I was in full panic here. But you know what? Sometimes less is more in these competitions, you know? So, as you can tell... she was really struggling with this one. On to round 2. It's fine, we can bring it back with the dance if we just put no pressure on ourselves and go with the rhythm of the music. Oh, never mind. Feeling very mid with our performances so far, but the acting is really where we get to the meat of it. Looking at our moves, it's not the best pool of moves, especially in the master rank, but we've just got to deal with the cards we've been dealt, you know. There is an absolute power play about to happen here. Miss Twigs is setting up a destroyer of a move, 15 plus points if everyone goes for the same judge. And Dexter now has his voltage all the way up, so if Chopper goes for him, that's too much of a risk. I didn't want to take it. I went for Kira instead, but I regret it. I should have gone with the king. No. And with that, the final results, the final competition, the final round. All of this has been riding on this moment. Would Jessilina win in an actual game competition. In the anime, she tries her hardest but loses. So will life imitate art here? The look didn't serve. The dance didn't serve. And the acting? Shambles. Disaster. Disgrace. Look, technically we are keeping it real and true to the anime here. Would Jessilina have won in an actual competition? No, but she sure tried her hardest and was serving face whilst doing it. Thank you all for watching. I had a blast with this and I learned a lot along the way. I'm looking forward to doing so many more of these. If you want to see more like this, please consider liking and subscribing. There are so many more competitions in the anime. Who do you think we should do next?